Okay, got a question tonight on what I do for my throttle. Springs are what's going to help you the most. For what I do on my motor here, I keep a spring coming from the throttle back onto the carb or to the air cleaner box just to keep it closed, because anything you do, you're going to have tension that's going to be able to pull against that spring, but you always want to be able to return to zero. So that's what's going on there. And then on the bike itself, I use my rear brake. Get her to focus here. Alright. So, and then I put a big spring here to my seat because I'm dealing with a gyro on it, on mine. I think the perfect bike to use is one that has a front handbrake, rear handbrake, and coaster brakes. Then you have an emergency rear brake if you need it. But yeah, so I splice from my rear brake line, and then I attach whatever motor I'm running from there, and then so you hit your brake, so you're ready to go, whatever you hook to it. Coming off of the motor itself, I use the actual existing lead, I guess you'd say. And that's about it for the throttle. If you're searching for a bike, definitely try to find one with the two front or the two hand brakes plus the coaster. But that's the way I've always run this one. Give you guys a little sneak peek at what's going on here with my new project here. I rode it the other day, probably about 50 miles an hour, I would say. It's not plated or anything, so I gotta pretty much stay in my alley. But check out some of the older videos, you'll see some of this bike beforehand here. But yeah. Alright, well, hopefully that gives you an idea on things. Spring there and a spring there, and you're set. Alright, see ya.